I went on a date with a therapist. Big mistake. Last September my ex-wife and I filed for divorce. We were separated. One of my best friends says I should try dating. She's never led me astray, so I say screw it, why not? The first girl I match with on Hinge seems nice. We talk for a few days since I'm on a business trip and plan to go out when I get back. She's a therapist who works with neurodivergent kids. We chat a bit and all is good. We go on our first date after work on a Tuesday. I pick her up at her place, and go to my favorite pizza joint in her area. The date starts a bit awkward as first dates do, and she then tells me, I can't wait to tell you I'm pregnant. Okay, that was weird, maybe it's the nerves. Understand, we had no booze at this point, so I think she's just nervous. Great. A few minutes later she's telling me about her parents who live near the Wisconsin-Minnesota border, and we are in the Chicagoland area. These parents end up showing up, and sit down with us. Yet, they lived in the Great White North. So here I am against the wall of the booth with her dad sitting next to me. She's across from me and her mom next to her. Crap. Okay, I guess I'm paying for their meal too. Double date, great. The mom and dad tell me they've heard a lot about me, yada yada. How much could they know? They talk about what it's like working for a vocational school. So I start freaking out as I've only said I'm a school admin, nothing more, not where I work. I say it's great, but I'm looking to go back to the middle school or elementary next year. Her dad says he can't wait to have a son-in-law like me. The mom says she can't wait to have me marry into the family. Awkward. They were drinking, so I give them a pass. The awkward evening continues, the yada yada get to know you crap. We start leaving and I pick this chick up, so I've got to drop her off. My grandma raised a gentleman, you know? I figured I'd do that and dip, but nope. We get back, and her parents park next to me. Crap. They invite me up, and mom said she baked a great pumpkin pie earlier today. Well, I love me some pumpkin pie, so I decide screw it, I might as well get something out of this night, and I had some pie. Truthfully, it was some of the best pumpkin pie I've ever had. I try to leave and they weren't really letting me by giving me more pie or starting a new conversation topic. My best friend, one who told me to start dating, ends up calling me and asks what's up. I took the call in the bathroom and she comes up with this plan. I'm going to go pick up my friend Eddie, because she thought I shouldn't use a girl's name, with his flat tire. Great, I got an out. She says she needs to walk her dog, annoying, yapping dog, rubbing his butt on everything and dragging his butt across the floor, just a very poorly trained dog. Dang it. Okay, fine. So she comes with me and walks me down. The mom comes along, and I'm standing there trying to leave as this chick takes her dog for a crap. The mom says it's nice to meet me yada yada, and says, I'm so glad my daughter found you. I didn't think she'd be able to settle down since we've had her committed 3 times. And then she walks away. What the heck? Bomb dropped. I'm panicking now, even sweating a bit. I turn to get in my car and the chick is right there, hugs me, tries to kiss me yada yada, and then she tells me, I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I just say, great. Gotta go. You know, friend needs help. I get in the car, and this chick is in my rear mirror and she's calling me. I pick up and she said, you didn't say you love me. My best friend calls. Oops. Hang on, important call, and picks up. I tell my buddy this and she's laughing her butt off. I'm scared crapless at this point, thinking all the headlights in my rear view mirror are her, so I start speeding for the highway. I'm speeding away and I get pulled over. The cop comes up asking why. I tell him everything. It took me a good 5 to 6 minutes to get him to understand. He noticed I have Wisconsin plates and all he says is, bro. And gives me great advice, never put your willy in a crazy. Thanks brochacho. The cop feels sorry for me and escorts me to the highway. Great. Freedom. This chick texts me and I try to ghost her. Now, I left out an important detail. I went on a school night, and I was wearing spirit wear with my school logo on it. Once you know the name, it's hard not to find, as it's the only type of school like this in my county. I go to my boss the next day and tell him, and he says I'm an idiot for wearing my work shirt. He laughs his butt off about the whole situation, and then asks if I blocked her. Crap, that's a good idea. So I do it, and he tells me I'm an idiot again for not thinking this through. She figured out where I worked, and starts calling my desk, asking when we are going out. She leaves a message saying she wants to be engaged by the time she's 30, which was weeks away, literally the next month, since we went over birthdays. At this point I'm freaking out. I have a school resource officer in my building and I tell him what happened. I gave him her name and he told me he'd take care of it if she came by, but also told me to move my car to the back, gated and can't see. This dude's a saint and it was a great idea. The chick shows up asking to see me, and security tells her I don't work here. She gets snotty with the SRO, and gets escorted out. She continues to call my desk phone pleading with me to give her a chance. She finds my sister and my best friend all on Facebook, and tells them we are soulmates. I tell them to block her. This chick was crazy. I got her to calm the F out when I told her I'm going to report her for harassment to her licensing board. All bullcrap, no idea if that would do anything. And that, kids, is the story of how I met your mother. Kidding, but damn was I scared of dating for a bit.